Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Leandra if you didn't already know that. But today I'm going to go over my trip to Nice, France, and 3 things you need to know before you go and 3 things to not miss out on. So stay tuned. Nice, France is probably one of my favorite places I've ever been. It was my favorite until we went to Tahiti, and now it's like in the running for a top spot. But it's known for its Mediterranean Sea. It's on the Mediterranean coast, and its pebble beaches, the great food, the nicest people, and it's just a great city to explore and just get out on your feet and just walk and just find new things. So the first thing on my list of things that you need to know before you go to Nice, France is about the beach. They are Pebble Beach in Nice, or at least where we stayed, along the coastline pretty much, I believe, is Pebble Beach. I read a review before we went that said, it was this woman that said that the Pebble Beach was therapeutic on your feet, and to me that was totally wrong. They're very rough to be standing on that many little pebbles. Well, they range in sizes, so I guess that's maybe what makes them kind of rough on your feet. But definitely bring some sandals or water shoes that you can wear on the beach, and also as you're getting into the water. The sea there is kind of rougher, and maybe that's just a Mediterranean Sea thing. But you have to get on out there before it calms down, kind of. So I highly recommend some sandals or some kind of shoe that straps onto you that you can wear on the beach. The second thing I want to talk about is the bathroom situation. Now, I know this sounds weird, but we didn't really think too much about it before we went. But then when we went, you have to pay to use the bathroom anywhere you go, especially at like the bus station or the train station, I mean. And there's no like public restrooms for you to just use it for free. So what I recommend is right before you leave your restaurant that you're eating at, or your hotel, or wherever you're at that has a public restroom, use it then. Because there are restrooms in restaurants that you can use it for free. The third thing you need to know before you go is the restaurants are only open during like normal eating hours. Like they're open for breakfast, they're for lunch, and they're open for dinner. They're not, or most of them are not open like in that chunk of time between lunch and dinner, and also later in the evening. It's one night that we were especially hungry, and it was like probably, I don't know what time it was, but it was pretty late, but nowhere was open to eat. There was only one restaurant we could find that was still open, and it ended up being amazing because literally you can eat anywhere there and it's going to be good. But just make sure you eat during normal eating hours, or at least pack a snack. Next thing I want to talk about is 3 things you definitely don't want to miss whenever you're in Nice, France. So the first thing would be desserts. Now, I'm a huge dessert person. I love chocolate, I love coffee, I love just about anything sweet. So definitely don't miss out on things like tiramisu, creme brulee, especially lavender gelato. I know that sounds crazy, but it is extremely good. Like, I wouldn't have thought it was as good as it was. But definitely try all the desserts you want. Oh, and macaroons. Second thing not to miss whenever you're visiting Nice would be the Monte Carlo. Now, I know the Monte Carlo is not in Nice, but it is in Monaco. And Monaco is just like a hop, skip, and a jump. More like a 20-minute train ride. But it's just really close to Nice. You can hop on over to Monaco and get you another country off your list. It is the second smallest country in the world, and so it's super neat to just go there, just say you've been because of that reason. But my husband is a really big James Bond fan, and Casino Royale was filmed in the Monte Carlo Casino in Monaco. And so that's why we wanted to go, just to say we did and got to see it, and it is super grand. Third thing not to miss when visiting Nice is exploring. Just it's like the best place to just walk out of your hotel and start walking. and just see what you come upon. There's a lot of things like different fountains, different like city centers that we just happened upon just by exploring, and that's where I found my lavender gelato too. But it's just a really neat place to just go walking. There's always people there. It feels super safe. Even at night, it's all lit up. It's a great place just to explore. And something I would recommend if you're just interested like me, and is to go to their grocery store. That sounds super crazy, but it's interesting to see how other people are in grocery stores. If you're a people watcher, you'll understand this. But they are so different than we are. They are so, like, they're more, I wouldn't say in a hurry, but like to the point with their groceries. Like they get in and they get out. Like I was just like looking around at different things because I'm just like, I've never seen all this stuff before. And like people are like hurrying up and getting their stuff around me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like so different than the US. Because it's crazy, because in like the restaurants and stuff, like you could be sitting there for like an hour and a half more, just sitting there talking, or they do anyways, and we do too. But it's very slow as you're eating, and that's refreshing because it's kind of like in the US, like they are like, oh, are you ready for your bill? But they're not like that there. Like you have to flag somebody down and be like, okay, we're done. Like you can bother us now. But that's how they are, and that was kind of cool that they would just let you do your thing and they wouldn't bother you. Like they wasn't constantly like at you, like trying to like move you on through to get more people in. It was really neat. But they're not like that in the grocery stores. And so I just think that's really interesting. And we did that as well in Switzerland. We just went in the grocery store because every place is set up so different, and how they check out and how they interact in grocery stores, and just it's just different, and I think that's really neat to witness. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this, please give me a thumbs up.